Hi everybody, it's Catherine from The Pink Designs, and today I'm using the new bundle stamp set and punch sign design. There is a Halloween, a fall, a birthday, Happy New Year, Merry and Bright, and an extra border. We're going to use the border today, the Trick or Treat, and the Be Sweet. I'm also using the 2-inch circle punch and one of the second largest circle die on the Stylish Shapes dies. And from Spooky Halloween dies, I'm using the Bat. Alright, so my box measures 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 by 1/2. It opens like this, and inside we have 2 of the Ghirardelli chocolate pumpkins. I bought these from Walmart. It was like $5 and change, kind of expensive actually. I used to get them from the I had a wholesale club, BJ's, but you got a lot more for only a little bit more money. But I have to get a new club because I'm not clubbing that one anymore. But you get 4 servings of 3 pieces, so there's 12 in here. Alright, and I'm going to do 2 pieces each. Now this will also fit a fun size. Just have to fold down the top like M&M's or anything like that. Alright, so what we need for this project is a piece of basic black cardstock that is 7.5 by 5 1/4, which means that you can get 2 of these from each sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. We need 3 pieces of the Weekend Adventures DSP. This is the same sheet. You get a bunch of each sheet. So I'm going to do 2 with the plaid and 2 with the lines, and they are 2.5 by 2.5. We need 1 piece that is 2.5 by 3/4. Okay, this black circle is from Basic Black Cardstock, 2-inch circle punch, and the Petunia Pop is 2 1/8 from the Stylish Shapes dies. I cut a bat using the Spooky Halloween dies, and we need a piece of pumpkin pie for stamping on. Alright, let me get my Simply Scored. Okay, so we're going to start on the 7.5-inch side, score at 2 3/4, 3 1/4, 6, and 6.5. Turn it to the 5 1/4-inch side and score at 3/4, 1 1/4, 4, and 4.5. Alright, now fold and burnish your score lines. There is a 1-inch strip on this side and a 2 3/4-inch over here, and a 3/4-inch strip at the top and the bottom. We're going to start over here where that 1-inch strip is, and this is what we're going to be doing. What are we doing? There we go. Okay, go to the first 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. We're leaving this piece alone. This piece here, we're going to take off the rectangle and wedge the square just a little. Okay, now we're going to take all these off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares and rectangles together. And I'm going to try to get it straight and go just above the score line. Okay, and that's that side. Okay, flip it over. We're going to go 1, 2 to the 3rd score line. Cut it to the 2nd score line and take these off. Okay, go to the next score line. Cut it to the 2nd score line, take off the rectangle, and wedge that square. And that is what your cardstock is going to look like when you're done. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to put glue on these two tabs, and the score line on the top of that tab is going to go straight with the upper part of this inner rectangle. Okay, and then on the other side, same thing. Then we're going to push this part forward and put glue on these these 1 inch or 3/4 inch, tabs that we're going to just put them right on the back straight. I'm going to just try to get it as straight as possible. If anything sticks off the back, the bottom actually, we can trim it. But we want to do this onto the back. You could put it on the inside too if you wanted to, but I'm going to put it towards the back. Okay, and that is your box. Alright, so now for our DSP, I'm going to put the plaid, these are 2.5 by 2.5, on the front and the back, and we're going to cover over those flaps that we put on the back. And I'm just gonna, they're sticking down just a tiny bit, so I'm just gonna clip that off. Good. All right, and we're gonna put the plaid on the front and the back, and then on the inside flap we're gonna put these lines, and then we are going to put the plaid on this bottom 1 inch strip here. Okay. Yeah, these back pieces are 3/4, but they're 1 inch high. Okay, now we'll let that dry. And let's do our stamping. Turn it this way. And I'm going to use Tuxedo Black Ink. First, I'm going to use that border. Okay. Oops. Now, my Trick or Treat Be Sweet was attached. I don't know if that was supposed to happen because it doesn't fit inside this. So I just clipped them apart because that Be Sweet can go with May Your Day Be Sweet, or May It Be Filled with Joy. So I just cut them because they didn't fit in there anyway, so I was taking that off. All right, I'm going to put Trick or Treat at the top and then Be Sweet at the bottom. Okay. Give that a couple seconds to dry. And then we're going to get the sign design punch. And we're going to punch it out. And I'm going to punch a second one just to put underneath so we have extra stability there. Okay. Now, with my circle, I don't have any black glitter paper at this point. We're not selling it, and I don't have any left in my stash. So I'm just going to take a pencil and just make a little mark. I'll erase it. All right. And now I want Wink of Stella, which is just a fast drying glitter. I'm going to put glitter just above that line and just below the line on the top, just so that it looks kind of like we have glitter paper on it. But if you have glitter paper, that would look fabulous. Black glitter paper. Okay. All right. Then I'm just going to glue our blank sign cutout right on top. Let's try to get it in the middle. Okay, then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of our stamped sign. And then just pop that right on top. Try to get it exactly over. Alright. Now we need, I'm going to put in 2 of my pumpkins. They stay nicely with the tie, but if you want to put a glue dot behind them, you could do that. Alright. Then I'm going to get some of the Petunia Pop Iridescent ribbon, and I'm going to tie a bow over here on the left. And then put it right through the middle and tie a bow over here. Okay. Now just make sure that's nicely in the middle. Alright, I put 1 dimensional right in the middle to tack down our ribbon. And then I'm going to glue these 2 circles. The Petunia Pop circle just gives us a tiny bit of color around the outside of the black, just where the perforations are in the stylish shape die. Okay, now we're going to put dimensionals on the back, and I'm going to put them kind of in a triangle so they don't overlap with that one. Okay, then we're going to put this right in the middle, just like that. Alright, and then I'm going to bend the wings on our bat up and put a little bit of glue on the body. Just going to put it right down here so it really doesn't block the letters too much. Okay, and then for the final touch, I'm going to use some of our shimmer stars in the Petunia Pop. I'm going to put a large one and a small one right up there, and then a medium one below the bat. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All my info is below. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And if you would like any of the products that I used, my shop with Stampin' Up! Is linked below. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye.